Hello guys, we are back with our Leetcode 75 series. So today we are going to solve the third problem, the kids with the greatest number of candies. It's fall into the category of easy. Let's see the problem. Mhm. Okay, okay, let's deep dive into the question. What the question actually asks. So there are n kids with the candies. Okay, and we have given an integer array candies, where each candies of I represent the number of candies the I kid has, and an integer extra candies. Okay, so denoting the number of extra candies that you have. Okay, so there is a array of integers where the ith index of the array is representing the ith kid, and we have an extra in candies, that means an extra variable, integer variable, which denoting the extra candies that we have, and return a boolean array result of length n, where result of ith is true if after giving ith kid all the extra candies they have the greatest number of the candies among the all the kids, or false otherwise. Know that multiple kids have the greatest number of candies. Okay, so the question is pretty much straightforward. We have given an array that name is candies, and the ith position of this array is representing actually as a kid, and the value the possess that index, it's denoting the candies that currently he has. Okay, it's pretty much straightforward. And we have given an extra variable with extra number of candies, and we will give to the ith kid and the total number, the candies we given to him, and the candies he possessed, the total sum of if is the greater than the number of the candies all the student, the number of the candies among all kids have. That means, let's say, let's take an example to understand this question. Let me go more better. The candies array 2 3 5 1 3 means ith kid means 0 index kid has two candies, the index 1 kid has the three candies, and so on. And let's give extra candies 3 to this index. So currently 2 plus 3 is 5. Now the 0th index kid has 5 candies in his hand, so in his hand, and it's among, here we see this is, it has a 5, this child has 3 candies, this one have 5, this one and 3, and it's greatest than among the all. But we, there is a one note, the multiple kids has the greatest number of candies. So that's the reason, if it's equal to the greatest number, greatest among the kids, means the great, if the great, if it is equal to the great, if one of the matches the greatest candy, that is a countable. So it's have a 5, so 5 is the greatest among the kids, among greatest number. So here we can say explanation. Kid 1, they will have 2 plus 3, 5 candies, which is the greatest among the kids. And note, we can follow this node. Keep in mind, the node says the multiple kids have the greatest number of candies. Let's come to here. The 3. 3 plus 3, it's a 6. And it's greatest among the all. So that's the reason we are adding true here. The 5. If it's, this children has a 5 candies, and we provide 3 more, now it's 8. And it's the greatest among the all the kids. So that's the reason it's true. And here is a 1, this child has a one candy. If we give it, if we provide 3 candies more, it's have total 4, and it's lesser than the greatest among the all. The greatest among the all is it's 5, but he has 4, so that means we are returning false because it's not the greatest among the all, and so on. These have 3 plus 3 is 6, so that's the reason we return true. So it's pretty much straightforward. If somehow we find out the maximum number of candies the student has or child has, so we can easily return, we can easily come to the solution, come to the answer. How? Let's say here we can observe 5 is the maximum candy, maximum a kid has. So if we cross the 5 somehow, if we provide if somehow we cross the uh, 5, so it means I have to return true. Are you agree with it? So that's the thought process. Let's come to here and just apply it. Here is, first we find out the maximum, is the maximum number of candidates a child kid has. So here is a 4. So if I cross, somehow I crosses the 4 or equal to the 4, that means I have to return true, otherwise I'm going to return false. So here in the first the index 0, it's a 4, and adding 1 is 5. It's a 5, and we have to cross it. We need to cross 4. So it's already crossed it, so I needed to return true. In the in this index 1, the kid has only 2 candies, and I provide him a 1 candy more. So right now it's have 3, but it need 4 candies at least. So that's the reason we are returning false in this scenario, and so on. So I think you got my point. We have a we need a two we have a two step. First step, sorry, first step to find the uh, maximum number of candies a kid has without giving him without giving him extra candies. This is my first step. After the first step, after completing the first step, the last step is and and the last step, not a last step. Let's name it as the second step. In the second step, in the second step, we need we added uh, we we iterate over the array. We iterate over the array and submit submit the key candies and the extra candies I we give to him. And if it's somehow it's crossing the if it's crossing or at least equal to the maximum number of candies a kid has, so we are going to return true, otherwise we are going to return false. And after getting it's a true or false, the last step in the boolean array in the and now last step in the boolean array, I need to add decision. That's the approach we are going to follow. So let's complete all this step one by one. But here we see we have to return a boolean. So why not creating a boolean first and foremost? So vector bool, and let's name it result, in which we are going to store the decisions. And the first step is to find the maximum number of candy a kid has. So let's make a variable maximum candies. That's maximum candies. Initially I initialize with 0 because I know there's no negative candies we can provide. So first step is to find the maximum number of candies a kid has. So I needed to iterate over one by one. So it's a kid int the I means ith, it's starting from the 0 index and it's until goes to the candies length of the candy size. I iterated one by one and I check it. If maximum candies is lesser than, if it's lesser than the candies a currently student possesses, if it's lesser than, so I'm going to update maximum candies. I'm going to update with the current candy a kid has. And by doing this, I got the maximum candies a student possesses, a kid possesses, without giving him extra candies. After knowing this thing, I iterated one by one and take a decision. So now I'm again iterating from the 0 index to the till the last index. And what I need to check, if so first step is completed. This thing is for the first step. Now come to the second thing. Second step, we iterate over the array and submit the kid candies, and the extra candies we give it to him. So the kid candies, this is the kid candies and the extra candies we submit and check it's greater than or at least equal to the maximum candies. If it's so, in this scenario I'm going to add result dot push true, else अगर ऐसा नहीं होता, so in this scenario we know what we are going to add. We are going to push false, and I know it's not a push, it's a push back, my bad. Push back, and by doing this we done these two steps, and also adding in the boolean array I need to add the decision, and I also add the decisions, and the last step we need to return this result, and here I return it. So let's run this code, and it's accepted. Let's submit our code. Yeah, it's accepted. Yeah guys, I hope you like this.